Namaskar, good morning, distinguished guests, respected dignitaries, esteemed partners, and the proud Fascinate Textiles Limited family. Ladies and gentlemen, today marks a defining milestone in the journey of Fascinate Textiles Limited as it reaches the moment of this historic listing ceremony. Well, my name is Dr. Azra Khan, and trust me when I say this, it is such an honor and a pleasure to be standing in front of you all and welcome you all to this prestigious occasion. So ladies and gentlemen, why don't we start this morning, why don't we start this celebration with a big thunderous round of applause? Let's do that, come on. Fantastic, thank you so much. Well, to begin this moment with the spirit of unity and national pride, may I request everyone to please rise and shine for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, once again a very warm welcome to this prestigious occasion as we commemorate the listing ceremony of Fascinate Textiles Limited on the prestigious National Stock Exchange of India. Fascinate Textiles Limited, incorporated in February 2017, has steadily established itself in the ready-made garment industry with a strong focus on quality, innovation, and customer satisfaction. What makes the company truly special is its commitment in creating garments of every stages of life, from infant wear to kids wear, from women's wear and men's wear. Well, at this juncture, it gives me immense pleasure to welcome the promoters and distinguished guests of Fascinate Textiles Limited, whose leadership, dedication, and vision have played a very important role throughout the journey. May I request everyone to please join me in extending a very warm welcome to our esteemed promoters and honored guests. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we are about to welcome the leadership team and special guests of Fascinate Textiles Limited. Behind every milestone stands the visionary leadership, and it is my honor to introduce the guiding force behind Fascinate Textiles Limited, the leaders whose foresight, dedication, strategic commitment have shaped the company's journey and continue to drive it towards the sustainable growth. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we welcome Mr. Vishal Neher, Chairman and Managing Director, Fascinate Textiles Limited, on stage. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me invite with a big round of applause, Mr. Chirag Ahuja, Whole-Time Director and Chief Financial Officer, Fascinate Textiles Limited. Now, please help me invite with a round of applause, Mr. Rishabh Neher, Promoter, Fascinate Textiles Limited. And now I would like to invite Mr. Narendra Ahuja, Promoter, Fascinate Textiles Limited. And now please help me invite with a round of applause, CA Ganesh Agarwal, Fascinate Textiles Limited. A very warm welcome. And now it is our privilege to welcome our distinguished guests and dignitaries whose gracious presence make this occasion even more special. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause as we welcome Shri Deepak Barmanji, Honorable Cabinet Minister, Government of West Bengal and Member of Legislative Assembly of Falakta. Very warm welcome, sir. I request Mr. Vishal Neher, Chairman and Managing Director, to kindly present the bouquet and shawl to Shri Deepak Barmanji as a token of our respect, gratitude, and appreciation, as their presence today holds the special significance as Fascinate Textiles Limited, representing the textile and garment sector of West Bengal, celebrates this landmark achievement and begins a new chapter as a publicly listed company. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to invite the distinguished representative of India's premier financial institutions, the National Stock Exchange of India. Please join me in welcoming on stage with a warm round of applause, Shri Krishna S. Iyer, Senior Vice President, National Stock Exchange of India. May I once again request Mr. Vishal Nahar, Chairman and Managing Director, to kindly present the bouquet and shawl to Mr. Krishna S. Iyer as a token of our gratitude. Ladies and gentlemen, behind every successful IPO is a team that brings together strategic guidance, financial expertise, meticulous planning, and a seamless execution. We now have the pleasure of acknowledging the contribution of Affinity Global Capital Market Private Limited, lead manager to the issue, whose expertise and guidance have been instrumental throughout the IPO journey of Fascinate Textiles Limited. With a round of applause, may I invite Mr. Sanjay Bhalotia, founder and chairman, Affinity Group, and Ms. Shruti Bhalotia, Director, Affinity Group. A very warm welcome. Your guidance, expertise, and commitment have played an important role in transforming the IPO journey into the milestone that we are celebrating today. I would request, once again, Mr. Vishal Nahar to present one bouquet jointly to Mr. Sanjay Bhalotia and Ms. Shruti Bhalotia as a token of our gratitude and appreciation. We now acknowledge another important partner in the successful IPO journey of Fascinate Textiles Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we welcome Mr. Vinay Jajodia, Director from Giriraj Stock Broking Private Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's our pleasure to welcome Mr. Prashant Sanil from Cameo India, Registrar to the issue, whose team has played an important role in facilitating the issue and in supporting its associate processes. So with a warm round of applause, may I invite Mr. Prashant Sanil to kindly join us here on stage. It seems he's not present here. All right. Thank you so much. I request all of you to please kindly make a step forward for a group photograph. Can we have that, please? Well, now, to mark the auspicious beginning of this historic milestone, we now proceed with the ceremonial lamp lighting, a revered Indian tradition symbolizing the removal of darkness and ushering of in light, knowledge, wisdom, prosperity, and new beginnings. Well, now I request all our esteemed guests to kindly proceed to the lamp lighting ceremony.
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि
I also request Arvind sir to kindly join us for the lamp lighting ceremony.
निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा गणपतये नमो नमः श्री सिद्धिविनायक नमो नमः अष्टविनायक नमो नमः गणपति बप्पा मोरया.
As the ceremonial lamp is illuminated, may this divine light guide Fascinate Textiles Limited towards continued growth, excellence, stronger relationships, quality-driven innovation, and a prosperous future.
गणपति बप्पा मोरया मंगल मूर्ति मोरया ओम गणपति नमो नमः.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together and celebrate this auspicious and proud moment in the journey of Fascinate Textiles Limited.
गणपति बप्पा मोरया मंगल मूर्ति मोरया ओम गणपति नमो नमः श्री सिद्धि विनायक नमो नमः अष्टविनायक नमो नमः गणपति बप्पा मोरया मंगल मूर्ति मोरया. सुखकर्ता दुख हरता वार्ता विघ्नाची दुर्वी पूर्वी प्रेम कृपा जयाची सर्वांगी सुंदर उटी शेंदुराची कंठी जळके माळ मुक्ता फळांची.
Thank you so much, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, every milestone is powered by vision, leadership, strong institutional support. Well, today's listing of Fascinate Textile Limited is a result of years of dedication, strategic direction, and collaborative effort. We now move to one of the most significant segments of this ceremony, the leadership and guest address. It is my distinct honor to first invite the visionary leader who has been at the forefront of this remarkable journey. Ladies and gentlemen, under their leadership, Fascinate Textile Limited has grown with a strong focus of quality, customer commitment, and sustainable growth. May I kindly request to address the gathering and share your thoughts. Sir, please join us here on stage, Mr. Vishal Nahar, Chairman and Managing Director, Fascinate Textiles Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause.
Very good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great honor and a very proud moment for me to welcome you all on this historic day for Fascinate Textiles Limited. I extend my respectful welcome to Shri Deepak Burmanji, Honorable Cabinet Minister, Government of West Bengal. Sir, we are truly honored by your gracious presence. I warmly welcome Shri Krishnan Hariyarji, Senior Vice President, National Stock Exchange of India. My sincere thanks to our lead manager, Mr. Sanjay Bhalotia and Ms. Shruti Bhalotia, and the entire Affinity team group for guiding us throughout the IPO journey. I also welcome and thank Giriraj Stock Broking and underwriter and market maker Mr. Vinay Jarodia, and all other partners who supported us. A special thanks to our customers, suppliers, employees, and the entire Fascinate Textile team. And most importantly, I sincerely thank all our investors and stakeholders for placing their trust in us. Today is not the end of our journey. It is the beginning of a new responsibility. We will continue to work with honesty, quality, discipline, and commitment, and strive to create a long-term value for our stakeholders. Thank you for being part of this very special day. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir. I request you to please kindly stay back on stage. Thank you so much. And now I request Mr. Vishal Nahar, Chairman and Managing Director, to kindly felicitate Shri Deepak Barman ji with a memento as a token of our respect and gratitude. I would like to invite on stage Shri Deepak Barman ji. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause. Shri Deepak Barman ji is currently serving as Minister in charge for School, Education, Housing, and Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises and Textile, portfolios that play an important role in the education, development, entrepreneurship, and industrial growth of West Bengal. So his presence today holds a very special moment for us, for Fascinate Textiles Limited, representing the textile and garment sector of West Bengal, as we celebrate the landmark achievement and begins a new chapter as a publicly listed company. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we would now like to hear some words from Barman ji. And ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause once again, as we're really honored to have him here. Welcome, sir.
नमस्कार। आज जो ये एक बड़ा अपॉर्चुनिटी मुझे मिला क्या ऐसे एक प्रोग्राम में आने के, इसीलिए मैं आपके शुक्रगुजार हूँ। यहाँ उपस्थित ऑल द डिग्निटरीज, स्पेशली मिस्टर नाहर, जिसके एक विजनरी प्लान से एक छोटा सा एंटरप्रेनर आज इतना बड़ा होके नेशनल स्टॉक एक्सचेंज में उनका नाम दर्ज कर रहा है। यह हमारे पश्चिम बंगाल के लिए एक, क्या कहूँ, मैं तो इसको एक छलांग कहना चाहता हूँ। He told that it's not the end, but the beginning of his journey. मैं प्रार्थना करता हूं ये जर्नी बहुत दूर तक चले, और इतने दूर तक चले क्या बाकी लोग देखते रह जाए। मैं ये देख के बहुत खुश हुआ, क्या ये स्टेज में जब डिग्निटरीज ने आया, उसी में 4-5 all are young entrepreneurs. They will lead our state almost next 4 to 5 decades. I think ये हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छा और लाभदायक होगा। 2017 में जो कंपनी बने हुए है और बीच में 3-4 साल कोरोना की एक प्रभाव के साथ में लेकर जो 2026 में नेशनल स्टॉक एक्सचेंज में अपने नाम दर्ज करा रहा है, ये छोटी बात नहीं है। मैं मिस्टर चहर को और एक बार उनको कांग्रेचुलेट करना चाहता हूं, और उनको मैं प्रार्थना करता हूं क्या वो और सक्सेस हो, और I wish him all the success. I wish Fascinate Textiles Limited all the success. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, sir, for those inspiring words and your gracious presence. Thank you so much once again. Ladies and gentlemen, every successful company begins with an idea, but the vision, consistency, quality, and determination that turns that idea into an enterprise. The journey of Fascinate Textiles Limited began in February 2017 with a clear focus on manufacturing quality ready-made garments for men, women, and children, with a primary focus on children's apparel. Today, its portfolio extends from infant wear, kids wear, women's wear, and men's wear, including t-shirts, joggers, vests, leggings, shorts, and a diverse range of garments. At the heart of this journey has always been the quality. But manufacturing capability is not only the part of Fascinate's story, because ultimately, machines manufacture garments, people build businesses, and relationship builds institutions. An experienced management team, skilled workforce, strong quality control, customization capabilities, and long-standing customer relationships have together created a strong foundation for the company. And today, that journey reaches a defining milestone, a journey that began in 2017, a foundation built on quality, a business strengthened by relationships, and now a new chapter in the public markets. Well, that is your cue, ladies and gentlemen, for a big, thunderous round of applause. Come on. And now let us show you the journey of Fascinate Textiles Limited. May I request everyone to please turn your attention towards the screen as we present the journey of the vision of Fascinate Textiles Limited. Here.
Every garment begins with a thread. But behind that thread is an idea. Behind the idea are people. And behind every growing enterprise is a journey built with ambition, persistence, and belief. This is the journey of Fascinate Textiles Limited. Beginning its journey in 2017, Fascinate Textiles started with a focused ambition to build a dependable garment manufacturing enterprise driven by quality, consistency, and scale. Year after year, that ambition translated into greater capacity, stronger infrastructure, and an increasingly integrated manufacturing ecosystem. Today, every garment moves through a carefully coordinated manufacturing process, from an idea to design and sampling, from precision cutting and preparation to specialized printing, and finally, into the hands of skilled professionals who bring every component together. Technology brings precision, experience brings craftsmanship, and carefully coordinated processes bring consistency. But manufacturing is never about machines alone. It is about people, skilled hands, experienced teams, and individuals working together every day toward one shared standard. Behind every design, every deadline, and every finished garment is a team committed to making it happen. Because ultimately, every process has a purpose: to create products that become a part of everyday life. From the first clothes of infancy and the colors and comfort of childhood, to everyday apparel for men and women, Fascinate today serves an increasingly diverse apparel portfolio. And as capabilities expanded, so did the scale of the journey. Greater capacity, stronger infrastructure, advanced manufacturing capabilities. With every step forward, Fascinate continued to evolve, strengthening its operations and preparing for new opportunities. From its manufacturing base in Barasat, West Bengal, Fascinate has expanded its presence across Indian markets and taken its products beyond India's borders. From a beginning to a growing manufacturing ecosystem, from fabric to fashion, from skilled hands to expanding horizons. And as Fascinate continues to move forward, the ambition remains to strengthen capabilities, embrace new opportunities, and keep building for what comes next. Because every great journey begins with a single thread. Fascinate Textiles Limited. Crafting growth, stitching the future.
Wow, what an incredible journey it has been. From its beginning in 2017 to this historic moment today, Fascinate Textiles has built its foundation on quality, people, and relationships. And now a new chapter begins. So congratulations to Fascinate Textiles Limited. So ladies and gentlemen, the moment that we all have been waiting for has finally arrived. We now proceed to the most defining highlight of today's celebration, the ringing of the bell ceremony, making a historic milestone in the journey of Fascinate Textiles Limited. This proud moment signifies the company's official listing on the National Stock Exchange of India and the beginning of the new exciting chapter ahead, one driven by growth, quality, innovation, and long-term value creation. May I now request our esteemed dignitaries to kindly join us here on stage for this landmark occasion. I would like to invite Mr. Vishal Nahar, Chairman and Managing Director of Fascinate Textiles Limited. A huge round of applause. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me invite with a huge round of applause, Shri Deepak Barmanji, Honorable Minister in charge for School, Education, Housing and Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises and Textiles, Government of West Bengal. Now, please help me invite with a round of applause, Mr. Chirag Ahuja, Whole-Time Director and Chief Financial Officer, Fascinate Textiles Limited. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Rishabh Nahar, Promoter of Fascinate Textiles Limited. Please help me invite with a round of applause Mr. Narendra Ahuja, Promoter of Fascinate Textiles Limited. Now I would like to invite Mr. Aman Nahar, Fascinate Textiles Limited. CA Ganesh Agarwal, Fascinate Textiles Limited. Shri Krishna S. Iyer, Senior Vice President, National Stock Exchange of India. I would also like to request Mr. Arvind to kindly join us here on stage. I would like to invite Mr. Sanjay Bhalotia and Ms. Shruti Bhalotia from Affinity Group. I would also like to invite CS Avik Gupta to kindly join us here on stage. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to witness a very important, significant milestone in the journey of Fascinate Textiles Limited. So, I would like to know if we all are ready for that moment. Are we all excited? So, can you guys make some noise? All right, I think you guys have taken my words way too seriously. So let me rephrase it, let me say it again. Because I said, can you guys make some noise? So that's what you all did. So let me rephrase it, let me say it again. Can you guys make a lot of noise? Are we excited? Fantastic, that's the energy we were looking for. After all, we're celebrating this big achievement today with the Fascinate Textile Limited family. So ladies and gentlemen, you all can see the countdown that has been put on the screen. Are you there with me? Can you guys see the countdown on the screen? So let's do that together and celebrate this moment. Come on everyone, 10, 9, 8, 7, come on, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the moment is here, ladies and gentlemen. With that ring of the bell, Fascinate Textiles Limited is now officially listed on National Stock Exchange of India. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do that again one more time. A huge thunderous round of applause. Let's congratulate the entire team of Fascinate Textiles Limited on this big achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, the history has been made. Today marks the beginning of the new chapter, a chapter of greater opportunities, a chapter of responsible and sustainable growth, and a chapter of enhanced transparency and governance. And above all, a chapter dedicated to creating long-term value of every stakeholder associated with Fascinate Textiles Limited. Heartiest congratulations to Mr. Vishal Nahar, Mr. Chirag Ahuja, the promoters, and the entire leadership team. And now, to commemorate this historic occasion, we now move to the presentation of the NSE Memento and Listing Certificate. We would like to thank Shri Deepak Burman ji for gracing this historic milestone, this historic moment with all of us, and being a part of this celebration for Fascinate Textiles Limited. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, once again, as our gratitude and appreciation to Shri Deepak Burman ji. Thank you so much, sir. And now I would like to invite on stage Shri Krishna S. Iyer ji, Senior Vice President, National Stock Exchange of India, to kindly present the Memento and Listing Certificate. I would like to invite Mr. Vishal Nahar, Chairman and Managing Director, Fascinate Textiles Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause. Come on. Thank you so much, sir. And now I would like to invite on stage Mr. Sanjay Bhalotia, Founder and Chairman, Affinity Group, and Ms. Shruti Bhalotia, Director, Affinity Group. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause once again. And may I request Shri Krishna S. Iyer ji to kindly present the NSE Memento to Mr. Sanjay Bhalotia and Ms. Shruti Bhalotia. And now I would like to request Shri Krishna S. Iyer ji to kindly share your insights and words on this incredible, proud milestone.
Honorable Shri Deepak Burman, Minister for MSME and Textiles and School Education for Government of West Bengal, Shri Vishal Nahar, Chairman and Managing Director, Fascinate Textiles, Shri Chirag Ahuja, Whole-Time Director and CFO, Shri Rishabh Nahar, promoter, Shri Narendra Kumar Ahuja, promoter, Shri Sanjay Bhalotia, Chairman, Affinity Global Capital Markets Private Limited, Shri Vinay Jajodia, Director, Giriraj Stock Broking Private Limited, all other dignitaries, employees, family members, ladies and gentlemen, good morning and a very warm welcome to all of you for the listing ceremony of Fascinate Textiles Limited. Fascinate Textiles Limited is engaged in the manufacturing and sale of ready-made garments of men, women, and children with a primary focus on children's apparel. Its product portfolio includes garments designed for different age groups and market segments. NSE is proud to welcome Fascinate Textiles Limited to our family of listed corporates, and this will be the 746th company to be listed on the NSE Emerge platform. India is the fourth largest capital market in the world after US, China, and Japan, and India's market capitalization has grown over 120 times in rupee terms since NSE started its operations in 1994, and it stands at about 491.18 lakh crores, approximately US 5.1 trillion. NSE Emerged listed companies have raised close to about 23,800 crores till date, and the total market capitalization currently is about 2.4 lakh crores. From today onwards, Fascinate Textiles Limited will be an integral part of this family. The IPO of Fascinate Textiles Limited with an issue size of 64.83 crores garnered a very strong response, and I congratulate the entire team of Fascinate Textiles Limited, the merchant bankers, Affinity Global Capital Private Limited, and all other parties associated with this IPO for this accomplishment. Today, NSE has over 11.3 crore unique investors with over 23 crore demat accounts, reaching 99.85% of all the PIN codes in the country, which covers 20% of all the households who are invested in the stock markets. NSE has become a global leader in IPO fundraising, and we've raised about 1.67 lakh crores through 268 IPOs in the financial year 2024, which was the highest amount of capital raised in the world. And it is a testament to India's entrepreneurial growth and the trust of its people in its entrepreneurs. At NSE, we are committed to facilitating fundraising opportunities for upcoming organizations to chart their growth stories and make capital markets more accessible. We hope with today's successful listing of Fascinate Textiles Limited, this will inspire many more companies to look at public markets to raise capital. We once again welcome Fascinate Textiles Limited to NSE, and we hope that with this listing today is the start of a strong partnership, and we look forward to supporting you in all your future fundraising endeavors. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for those encouraging words and for being a part of this celebration today for Fascinate Textiles Limited. Thank you so much once again. We're also honored to hear from a distinguished professional who has played an important role in guiding Fascinate Textiles Limited through its IPO journey. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Sanjay Bhalotia, founder and chairman, Affinity Global Capital Markets Private Limited, book running lead manager.
Good morning. It's my privilege and honor to welcome all our distinguished guests on this landmark occasion. We are truly grateful for your gracious presence, which has added immense significance and warmth to this celebration. Our heartfelt gratitude to Honorable Sri Dipankar Verma, Minister in Charge, MSME. He's already left. And your presence to great encouragement to MSME community and the Fascinate Textiles Limited. We are equally grateful to Mr. Krishnan Iyer, Senior Vice President NSC, and Mr. Avik Gupta, Chief Manager NSC, Eastern India, for joining us to sharing this important milestone with the company. A very special welcome and congratulations to Mr. Vishal Nahar, Rishabh, Aman, Managing Director of the Fascinate Textile Limited, whose vision, commitment, and leadership have brought the company to this important milestone. I also express our sincere gratitude to Binay Jajodia of Giriraj Stockbroking, our underwriter, for his valuable support and contribution throughout this IPO journey. Today is not a merely listing day, it's a beginning of the new chapter, a journey from local to global. Fascinate Textiles has built its foundation locally. Today, the company gets an opportunity to take that foundation to national and international market and build a truly global textile enterprise. But let me share one practical thought. The IPO gives capital, the market gives you visibility, but only performance gives your credibility. From today, the responsibility becomes much bigger. Thousands of public shareholders have placed their trust in the company. My message to management is simple. Dream global, but execute it with discipline. Grow fast, but grow sustainably. Expand markets, but protect margins. Create wealth, but never compromise on governance. Going from local to global is not simply about increasing the turnover. It means delivering global quality, global standards, global competitiveness, and global trust. And to our investor, I would say, do not judge the company only by today's listing price. Judge it by the value it's created over the years. A successful IPO is when the company gets listed. A successful listed company is one that continue to earn and confidence to its shareholder year after years. Mr. Vishal Nahar and the entire Fascinate teams, the listing bell may ring for a few minutes, but the responsibility begins today and continues for decades. Let us remember, from local to global, from successful IPO to successful enterprises, from raising capital to creating lasting value. Once again, our sincere gratitude to all the distinguished guests and their valuable presence, encouragement, and blessing on this special day. On behalf of the merchant banking team, I congratulate Fascinate Textiles Limited on these landmark achievements. May Fascinate Textiles not only the global, but become a name that global market recognize, respect, and trust. Congratulations to entire team, and thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for those encouraging and insightful words and for valuable contribution throughout this journey. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the privilege of hearing from another important member of the Fascinate Textiles Limited family. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together as we welcome Mr. Rishabh Nahar, Fascinate Textiles Limited. A huge round of applause.
Hello. Very good morning to everyone. Our respected representatives of the National Stock Exchange, our lead manager, bankers, advisors, business partners, shareholders, colleagues, friends, and the entire Fascinate Textiles family. Today is a very proud and emotional moment for all of us. As a promoter of Fascinate Textiles, I have had the privilege of being closely associated with the journey, seeing the company grow, evolve, face challenges, learn from them, and continue moving forward. For us, Fascinate Textiles has never been just about manufacturing garments. It has been about building something with quality, commitment, relationships, and trust at its foundation. And today, as we enter the public markets, I believe those values have become even more important. But for me, this day carries a very special and personal emotion. Our chairman and managing director, Mr. Vishal Nahar, is not only the driving force behind this organization, he is also my father. I have seen from very close quarters what it takes to build a business. The early mornings and the late nights, the difficult decisions, the pressure of keeping commitments, the uncertainty that comes with every new step, and the sacrifices that often remain invisible to everyone outside the family. And through all this, I have seen one thing which is constant, his determination to keep moving forward. Papa, today as your son and also a fellow promoter of the company, I want to say that I am extremely proud of you for what you've built. But more than pride, I feel a deep sense of responsibility to make sure that what you have built continues to grow and become even more stronger in the years ahead. At the same time, no company is built by one individual or one family. There are so many people behind today's movement whose names may never even be mentioned on this stage. Our employees who work on the shop floor, in production, in quality, design, accounts, finance, administration, the people who stay late for shipments, the people who have solved problems before even they reach us, our customers who gave us the opportunity and trusted us with our business, our suppliers who stood with us, our bankers and financial partners, our advisors, consultants, auditors, legal teams, and every other professional who's worked tirelessly to help us reach where we are. And to our friends and well-wishers who supported us, encouraged us, and believed in us, the achievement belongs to you as well. To each and every one of you, thank you. And today we welcome another very important stakeholder into our family, that is our shareholders. To every investor who has placed their trust in us, we are deeply grateful. We understand that a listing is not a destination, it is the beginning, and it is a very great responsibility. The market will now watch us more closely, our decisions will carry greater accountability, and the expectation from us will be much higher. We welcome that responsibility. From tomorrow, our promise is to build a company that is not only bigger, but better, which embraces technology, which embraces efficiency and quality, which adapts to changing markets, and believes in strong governance and transparency. We at Fascinate Textiles want to grow without compromising the values and relationships that have brought us here. Because ultimately, a company is not just defined by numbers, it is defined by the trust it earns, the people it creates opportunities for, the relationships it builds. Today, we celebrate the journey that brought us here. Tomorrow, the real work begins. Today, we ring the bell to mark the beginning of a new chapter. From tomorrow, we have to write that chapter. And for me, this moment will always remain incredibly special. A son celebrating his father's journey, a promoter celebrating his company's achievement, and a new generation accepting the responsibilities of carrying that legacy forward. I want to end with just one thought. We are grateful for everything that brought us to this day. We are humble to everyone who made this day possible. And we are excited for everything that lies ahead. Today, we celebrate what has been built. Tomorrow, we promise to build what comes next. And I truly believe the best chapter of Fascinate Textiles is still ahead of us. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rishabh Nahar, for sharing your valuable thoughts with all of us. Ladies and gentlemen, a milestone of this magnitude is never achieved alone. It is the result of collaboration, expert guidance, institutional support, and the collective efforts of dedicated partners and professionals who have worked tirelessly behind the scenes. We now move to the felicitation ceremony, where we express our heartfelt gratitude to the esteemed institutions, advisors, partners, individuals who have played an important role in the successful listing of Fascinate Textiles Limited on National Stock Exchange of India. To lead the felicitation ceremony, may I request Mr. Vishal Nahar, Chairman and Managing Director, Fascinate Textiles Limited, to kindly join us here on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause once again as you welcome Mr. Vishal Nahar, Chairman and Managing Director. To begin with, it is our privilege to acknowledge the support and guidance of National Stock Exchange of India. May I respectfully invite Sri Krishna S. Iyer, Senior Vice President, National Stock Exchange of India, to kindly join us here on stage. Along with Mr. Iyer, I would like to invite C.S. Avik Gupta, Chief Manager, National Stock Exchange of India. I request Mr. Vishal Nahar to kindly present the memento to Mr. Iyer and Mr. Gupta. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, every successful IPO journey requires experienced leadership, strategic guidance, and meticulous execution. We now recognize the invaluable contribution of the lead manager of the issue, Affinity Global Capital Markets Private Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me invite, with a round of applause, Mr. Sanjay Bhalotia, founder and chairman, Affinity Group, and Ms. Shruti Bhalotia, director, Affinity Group. Ladies and gentlemen, we now acknowledge an important partner in the capital market journey of Fascinate Textiles Limited. May I respectfully invite the representative from Giriraj Stock Broking Private Limited, underwriter and market maker to the issue. Mr. Vinay Chatodia, director from Giriraj Stock Broking Private Limited. We now recognize another integral part in the successful execution of the IPO process. May I respectfully invite Mr. Prashant Sanil, Cameo India Registrar, to the issue. Not present? Okay. We now extend our appreciation to the entire team of Affinity Global Capital Markets Private Limited, whose dedication and professional expertise have contributed significantly throughout the IPO journey. May I respectfully invite Mr. Anand Roop Ghoshal. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause as we welcome Mr. Anand Roop Ghoshal. Now I would like to invite Mr. Abhishek Bose. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make a huge round of applause. Now please help me invite with a round of applause Mr. Lakshmi Kant Sharma. Ladies and gentlemen, now please help me invite with a round of applause Mr. Pankaj Kumar Chaurasia. Well, now I would like to invite Ms. Ankita Bagri. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make a huge round of applause as we welcome Ms. Ankita Bagri. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please help me invite with a round of applause Ms. Deeprani Thakur. Ladies and gentlemen, behind every successful IPO is an internal team that works relentlessly to ensure that every financial compliance and coordination requirement is addressed. May I now invite the Fascinate Accounts team to kindly join us here on stage. I once again request the Accounts team of Fascinate Textiles Limited to kindly join us here on stage. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. We now acknowledge the professional whose expertise, diligence and guidance have supported Fascinate Textiles Limited throughout this important journey. May I respectfully invite CA Sonu Jain, Jain Sonu and Associates. It looks like they're not present here. CS Ritika Sharma, Fascinate Textiles Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, can we make a round of applause as we welcome CS Ritika Sharma. We are now pleased to acknowledge our valued banking partners who have supported Fascinate Textiles Limited throughout this significant milestone. May I respectfully invite Mr. Arnab Chatterjee, IndusInd Bank. Ladies and gentlemen, let's make a huge round of applause as we welcome Mr. Arnab Chatterjee. Now please help me invite with a round of applause Mr. Abhishek Sultania, IndusInd Bank. Requesting Mr. Vishal Nahar to kindly present the memento to our esteemed banking partner, Mr. Abhishek Sultania. Please help me invite with a round of applause Mr. Prashant Sinha, Bank of Baroda. I would like to invite Ms. Divya Singh, Bank of Baroda. Requesting once again Mr. Vishal Nahar to kindly present the memento to our esteemed banking partner, Bank of Baroda. Effective communication and investor engagement from an important part of the company's journey into the public markets. We're now pleased to recognize Equibridge X Advisors Private Limited, Investor Relation and PR Agency, to kindly join us here on stage. We now acknowledge the important contribution of the legal professionals who provided their expertise and guidance throughout the IPO process. May I respectfully invite Ms. J. Mukherjee and Associates Legal Counsel to the offer to kindly join us here on stage. We would like to acknowledge Mr. Rajesh Piani for his valuable association and contribution towards this important journey. And finally, we recognize the team that has worked behind the scenes in planning, coordinating, and bringing together today's listing ceremony. May I respectfully invite Mr. Ajay Sharma, Black Coffee Communications Private Limited, Event Agency. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, sir. On behalf of Fascinate Textiles Limited, we extend our deepest appreciation to all our partners, advisors, institutions, professionals, and stakeholders whose trust, expertise, dedication, and collaboration have helped us make this landmark achievement possible. As we draw the curtains on this landmark occasion, we also turn the page of a promising new chapter in the journey of Fascinate Textiles Limited, a future driven by quality, growth, innovation, and excellence. To formally conclude today's grand celebration, it is my pleasure to invite Mr. Chirag Ahuja, Whole-Time Director and Chief Financial Officer, Fascinate Textiles Limited. So please join us here, and ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause. Come on.
Good morning, everyone. As we come towards the conclusion of this very special celebration, it's my privilege on behalf of Fascinate Textiles Limited to propose the vote of thanks. First and foremost, Shri Deepak Barmanji, sir, has already left. Your presence had made the milestone even more meaningful for all of us. Our sincere appreciation to Shri Krishnan S. Iyerji, Senior Vice President, National Stock Exchange of India, and the entire National Stock Exchange of India team for their guidance and support in enabling us to reach this landmark. A very special word of thanks to our lead manager, Affinity Global Capital Market Private Limited, Mr. Sanjay Bhalotia ji, Ms. Shruti Bhalotia ji, and the entire Affinity team. Your guidance, commitment, and tireless efforts have been invaluable throughout our IPO journey. I would also like to sincerely thank Giriraj Stock Broking Private Limited, our underwriter and market maker, Mr. Prashant, Sanil and team at Cameo India, our registrar to the issue for their valuable contribution and support. Our heartfelt appreciation also goes to our bankers, legal counsel, statutory and professional advisors, investor relations and PR partners, consultants and every professional associated with this IPO. I would especially like to thank our customers, suppliers, business associates and employees. Your trust and support have been fundamental to the journey of Fascinate Textiles. And finally, to our investors and shareholders, thank you for placing your confidence in us. We recognize that your trust begins with a sense of responsibility, and we remain committed to strong governance, transparency, responsible growth and long-term value creation. Today would also not have been possible without the efforts of everyone who worked hard behind the scenes to bring this celebration together. To every guest who has taken time to be with us today, thank you for making this occasion truly memorable. Today we leave this stage not only with the pride of becoming a public listed company, but also with a renewed sense of responsibility for the journey ahead. On behalf of the board, the promoters, and the entire Fascinate Textiles family, thank you for being a part of this historic moment. We look forward to your continued trust, support, blessings as we begin this new chapter. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for those heartfelt words of gratitude. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, we bring this memorable celebration to a graceful close, a day filled with pride, purpose, and new possibilities. The journey of Fascinate Textiles Limited continues, strengthened by strong foundation, visionary leadership, dedicated team, and the unwavering support of their customers, partners, investors, and stakeholders. On behalf of the entire team of Fascinate Textiles Limited, thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today and being a part of this wonderful celebration. A huge round of applause for each and every one of you for joining us today. Thank you so much once again. And now I would like to invite you all for the breakfast arranged just outside this hall. Also, I would like to invite the Fascinate Textiles Limited team to kindly come over the stage and to take some good pictures of this celebration. Thank you so much once again. Have a great day ahead. Thank you.